The influence of psychology in decision-making is a fundamental component of behavioral accounting and management that challenges the traditional assumption of human rationality. In classical economic theory, it was long believed that individuals act as rational agents who always seek to maximize utility based on all available information. However, psychological research has demonstrated that human decision-making is frequently guided by heuristics, which are mental shortcuts that allow for quick judgments, but often lead to systematic errors known as cognitive biases. These biases, such as overconfidence anchoring in the framing effect, significantly impact how financial data is interpreted and acted upon. When managers or investors are faced with complex information, they do not always process it objectively. Instead, their choices are often filtered through their personal experiences, emotional states, and preconceived notions, which can lead to suboptimal or even irrational outcomes. One of the most critical psychological concepts in this area is prospect theory, which suggests that people perceive losses and gains differently, leading to inconsistent risk preferences. Individuals are generally more sensitive to the pain of a loss than they are to the joy of an equivalent gain, a phenomenon known as loss aversion. In an organizational context, this can lead to the sunk cost fallacy, where managers continue to invest resources into a failing project simply because they have already spent a significant amount of money or effort on it, rather than making a rational decision to cut losses. Furthermore, the social psychological aspect of decision-making, such as groupthink or the desire for conformity, can suppress dissenting opinions within a team, leading to flawed consensus in strategic planning or financial auditing. The psychological dimension also extends to how information is presented and perceived, known as the framing effect. A manager might react differently to a report stating a 60% success rate compared to one highlighting a 40% failure rate, even though the statistical reality is identical. This sensitivity to presentation highlights why behavioral accounting places such a high value on the design of reporting systems. By understanding the psychological triggers that lead to biased judgment, organizations can implement nudges or decision support systems to help mitigate these errors. For instance, creating more transparent communication channels and fostering a culture that encourages critical questioning can help balance the emotional and cognitive biases that naturally occur in high-pressure business environments.